Davis, Keyshawn, this new guy, he's 140 pounds. He's not bad.
Yeah.
Keyshawn Davis. That's him right there, isn't it?
Ooh, no, I thought he was.
Ooh, there you go right here.
Oh, yeah.
He's a young guy.
Nice combination.
He's quick.
Good. Yeah. Ooh.
It's a harder puncher.
And, ooh.
The first predictions for the highly anticipated lightweight clash between Gervonta Tank Davis and Keyshawn Davis are starting to emerge, and the experts are speaking up. This isn't just another fight. Legends, analysts, and some unexpected voices are weighing in with their insights. Big names like Mike Tyson, Joe Rogan, Floyd Mayweather, Calvin Ford, and more are all sharing their perspectives. The debate centers on whether Tank will reinforce his status as the undisputed force in the division, or if Keyshawn will pull off a shocking upset. These aren't casual takes. These are seasoned insiders who know the sport inside and out. Mike Tyson focuses on mindset and toughness, while Floyd Mayweather naturally leans toward Tank. Joe Rogan offers detailed fight breakdowns that make you rethink what you thought you knew about boxing strategy. And Calvin Ford, Tank's longtime trainer, doesn't hold back when explaining why his fighter is nearly unbeatable. Before choosing a side or placing a bet, it's worth hearing exactly what these experts are predicting.
Your thoughts on that type of performance as a rising star in boxing?
Where you at, Tank? Where you at? Where you at, Tank? That's what was my thoughts. I mean, the call out too after the performance. Come on, man. Look, man. Keyshawn showed. Look, this is what I've been waiting on from Keyshawn, man. Keyshawn has been kind of hot and cold. He finally put it together, man. He got his mental right. His team is right. His skill is on fire, on point, man. And he did it under these circumstances and this pressure behind this crowd. Man, that dude is a star, bro. Seriously, man. All that weight on his back, bro. He put it down. He was even dealing with his brothers, man. His brothers, his sister singing the national anthem. It was a family affair, bro.
He said his sister had a car crash too prior to today too.
Fire, man. Newborn child as well, man, and he was able to manage all of this.
Let's break it all down.
You know, you stole the show. You know, I know it's, you know, you're the main event. You're supposed to, but you delivered.
Right.
And you after it said, you know, knock knock, Tank.
Yeah.
I'm knocking on the door. You came over here, said light skin. A lot of fight fans like when people call out and do things like that.
But only person that don't like it is him. He's kind of weird. But now he got no choice but to fight me. The fans want him to fight me. After what I just did tonight against a guy that's bigger than him. Come on now, if I touch him, what's gonna happen? Talk about that. Everybody wanna talk about, oh, Keyshawn, what if he touch you? What if I touch him? Yeah, okay. Come on.
Now, it's time to get into the experts' predictions, and they're not holding anything back. First up is Floyd Money Mayweather, the man who knows Tank better than anyone. Having trained, promoted, and watched him rise to global superstardom, Floyd's assessment is straightforward. Experience outweighs raw talent. Tank operates on a different plane. Keyshawn may have skills, but he's stepping into high-risk territory. Tank has faced elite opponents and thrived under pressure, lessons that can't simply be learned in the gym. Floyd supports Tank not just for his knockout ability, but because he understands what it takes to win on the sport's biggest stages. But that doesn't make the fight a foregone conclusion. Mike Tyson also weighed in, highlighting his signature focus on grit, toughness, and who can endure when the fight gets rough. Tank certainly has immense power, but strength alone doesn't win fights. Keyshawn brings determination, heart, and resilience, qualities that could shift momentum in his favor. The real question Tyson raises is whether Keyshawn can handle the relentless intensity Tank will bring. He stops short of picking a winner, yet his analysis shows deep respect for Keyshawn, suggesting this matchup could ultimately come down to who digs the deepest when the battle turns brutal. It's the kind of insight that makes you think twice before choosing a side.
Over by 6.4 pounds at the weigh-in. That's a leverage counter. Davis, and down goes levels.
Joe Rogan might not carry an official coaching title in boxing, but his knowledge of the sport is undeniable. He focuses on the clash of styles between the two fighters, breaking down just how differently they operate in the ring. Gervonta's power is immense. He doesn't just knock opponents down, he overwhelms them with force, but Keyshawn fights with precision and calculated strategy. If Keyshawn can stay composed and avoid Tank's heavy shots, he has a real chance to turn the fight in his favor. It's a matchup of raw power versus tactical skill, and Joe highlights Keyshawn's technical ability as a potential game-changer while still praising both fighters. But the looming question remains, can anyone survive Tank's explosive punches for 12 full rounds? That uncertainty keeps the predictions intriguing, and we can't talk about Keyshawn without mentioning his biggest supporter, Shakur Stevenson. Having worked closely with him, Shakur fully backs Keyshawn to deliver a statement-making performance. While many underestimate Keyshawn because Tank carries the bigger name, Shakur has first-hand knowledge of his fighter's skill, patience, and mindset, and he believes this could be the defining fight of Keyshawn's career.
Knock that man ass out, man. Stop playing with me, man.
Keep that going, man. Hey, Ram, so you having a good time, though? All right,
Hey, this is my city, man. I try to tell y'all that
Shakur isn't just forecasting a win for Keyshawn, he's predicting a career-changing upset, a statement packed with confidence. And he isn't making that claim casually. The real question, is he seeing something others are missing, or is this loyalty to his teammates speaking? Then there's Teddy Atlas, who's never one to mince words. His take revolves around timing, both in boxing and in a fighter's journey. Atlas thinks this fight might be arriving a little too early for Keyshawn. Tank is in peak form, having faced top-tier opponents and learned how to thrive under pressure. Keyshawn has undeniable skill, but he's still honing his craft. Atlas notes that if this fight were staged a year or two from now, the result might look very different. Right now, Tank's experience could be the key factor. That tension is what makes this matchup so compelling. Will Keyshawn be moving too fast, or is this the perfect opportunity to catch Tank off guard? And of course, Tank's longtime trainer, Calvin Ford, isn't staying silent either. Having guided Tank from the very beginning, his confidence is unwavering. Keyshawn is talented, but this is a test against a true veteran. Tank has survived countless battles and can adapt to any fighting style. Calvin stresses his fighter's experience and raw power, pointing out that no one understands what Tank is capable of better than he does. Still, the question lingers, is Calvin spot on, or could Keyshawn's rapid ascent shock everyone?
Dude, I'm not chasing you. I'm not chasing you. Tiafimo is running from me. I'm not chasing you, Tiafimo. Who else? I'm not trying to...
What makes this matchup so electrifying is the stark contrast between these two lightweight stars, yet the way their strengths interact adds a thrilling edge. Their styles clash like two unstoppable forces, ready to ignite the ring. Gervonta is famous for his devastating knockout ability. Just one perfectly timed punch can end the fight on the spot. His skill at closing distance and delivering brutal hooks and uppercuts keeps every opponent on high alert. In contrast, Keyshawn Davis is a rising sensation, armed with blistering speed, pinpoint accuracy, and technical finesse that echoes Olympic-level boxing. He leans on strategy, agile movement, and precise combinations, methodically dismantling his opponents with near-surgical precision.
He's now the new face of boxing. What do you think?
For sure, he's facing boxing. I don't have no problem with saying that. You know what I'm saying? Like, he deserves everything that's coming to him. He's the face of boxing for sure.
And he's that guy. You talked about how good Shakur is. Do you think people sleep on Tank's skills? Because they just see him as a knockout artist?
Who sleep on Tank's skills? Nah, nobody sleep on Tank. Like,
well, I'm just going because so many people just think he's a knockout artist, but I think they underestimate his boxing IQ.
And back in 2021, in August, I sparred Tank, and he's skilled. Like, he's skillfully. Like, he's like, you can watch me fight. You know, I'm skilled. When I got in the ring with him, he's skillfully great. He's great. Like, Tank is all the way around a great fighter for sure. He's for sure like just like Shakur the man. Tank the man too. Tank the man to beat right now because he got the popularity and the skill. You know what I'm saying? Shakur the man right now, but he's just not as popular.
Now imagine these two contrasting styles colliding inside the ring. Gervonta aims to turn it into a full-on brawl. He thrives in the chaos, and his non-stop pressure can wear down even the toughest opponents. He's a master at cutting off the ring, forcing fighters on the defensive into openings they can't afford. But Keyshawn is built to handle exactly this kind of intensity. His movement is lightning quick, his jab sharp and calculated, and his knack for creating angles is elite. He won't simply absorb Tank's assault. He'll stay unpredictable, using his reach and speed to dictate the distance and keep the fight under his control.
Keyshawn ready based on this performance to take on Tank Davis, and how does that fight play out?
I feel like Keyshawn is ready to take on a guy like Tank. I think that Keyshawn is one of the most skillful fighters in the sport of boxing. I always told Keyshawn since a young kid he can fight. I just don't like the simple fact that he's running on media and not keeping a buck, saying that he was beating me up and Shakur had to like rile me up to spar him, because this make no sense. Shakur is a better boxer than Keyshawn, and if I'm in there doing millions of rounds with Shakur, what makes you think that Shakur has to hype me up to spar Keyshawn? Like, but it is what it is. He got to hype himself up. He got to build himself. I don't really try to pay too much mind to that, but like I said, Keyshawn is a great fighter. I always thought Keyshawn was a great fighter.
The central question is simple. Who will take control once the fight starts? A single clean shot from Gervonta could end the contest instantly. But if Keane can dodge those heavy punches and drag the fight into the later rounds, his stamina and ring intelligence give him the tools to systematically wear Tank down. This is a true battle of contrasts: raw power versus pinpoint accuracy, seasoned experience versus youthful ambition, uncontrolled aggression versus calculated strategy. Both fighters are hungry, focused, and armed with skills that could counter the other. Boxing isn't just about the punches. It's about the tension, rivalries, and those unforgettable moments that make fans pick sides. That electricity is exactly what's simmering between Gervonta Tank Davis and Keane Davis. This isn't a rivalry that's sparked overnight. It's been brewing for months, now ready to ignite into one of the most thrilling lightweight clashes in recent history. Keane has been making a name for himself, undefeated, lightning fast, and confidently aiming at the very top. He's never hidden his sights on Tank. From interviews to social media posts, Keane has openly declared he's going after Gervonta, even claiming he can deliver the knockout while using his technical skill set to outmaneuver the reigning champion.
World title, but also we gonna come back to Norfolk, man, so y'all don't forget about me. Y'all keep supporting DB3, but world title definitely gonna be next 2025. We got big plans for everybody in the boxing world. Hey, Gervonta, knock knock.
You've been on that all week. Listen,
I would prefer Tank Davis, the top guy. I would go for the top guy. If I could choose, I would choose Tank Davis. I would knock Tank short out. Tank is a great fighter. Hats off to Tank. I'm not even about to just do all that. Like, Tank is a great fighter. You know what I'm saying? Like, everybody knows that. He got the power, he got the skill and ability. He's patient. You know what I'm saying? But I know who I am. That little short can't touch me. And I'm coming with that same shit he coming with. And he know that. His coach Kenny, you know, got a lot to say. You know what I'm saying? Tells him to go fight the from Cuba. No, nigga, I'm gonna fight Tank. Stop mentioning other people when I mention your fight. The you talking about, boy? Like, don't play with me, bro. Y'all know how I'm coming. Tank, if you wanna fight, send me a contract, bro. Tank, you know.
Here's the twist. Gervonta doesn't take insults lightly. His career has been defined by silencing critics, both inside the ring and out. And his fiery temperament makes him someone you never want to provoke, especially when things get personal. And personal is exactly how this feud escalated. Rumors began circulating that Gervonta had learned sensitive details about Keane's family. What started as subtle jabs soon turned into sharp, pointed remarks, and the rivalry quickly spilled beyond the sport itself. Keane fired back, reportedly making offensive comments targeting Tank's family, including his mother and brother. For Gervonta, that was the tipping point. The simmering tension erupted, and what began as a verbal battle turned into a full-blown confrontation.
What happened to me? Getting smacked by Suge Smith? Everybody fucking knows. Yes, I got smacked in the fucking Oscars by this motherfucker. And people like, did it hurt? It still hurts. But I'm not a victim, baby. You will never see me on Oprah or Gayle crying. Never gonna happen. I couldn't believe it, and I love Men in Black. No. I love Will Smith. I am rooted for Will Smith my whole life. I root for this motherfucker, okay? And a lot of people go, Chris, how come you didn't do nothing back? How come you didn't do nothing back that night? Because I got parents. That's why. Because I was raised.
The altercation reportedly erupted at a private gathering, and true to his reputation for lightning-quick reactions, Tank was the first to land a punch. Security rushed in to break up the confrontation, but by then, footage and reports had already made their way online. The reaction was immediate. Fans went into a frenzy. Some cheered for Keane, praising the young contender for his fearlessness, while others rallied behind Tank, the experienced champion who refuses to let disrespect slide.
I mean, Tank has been tweeting about him today.
What did Tank say?
I mean, you want me to verbatim? I mean, I can give the clean version.
Let me know, because I don't be on Twitter, you know what I'm saying?
I mean, all right, so this is pretty much Stop eating, do that. This little N fighting on Friday night. He's not even worth mentioning. And Buddy's a B, code B, tell him to do something.
I ain't gonna lie. Tank gonna say what he gonna say. You know what I'm saying? It's just trash talk, for real, for real. Tank know what's up with Keyshawn. They done sparred, you know what I'm saying? They done sparred plenty of times. So it's like, I don't really know, but I'm gonna just leave that as that, you know what I'm saying? But Keyshawn gonna go ahead and punish this guy on Friday, you know what I'm saying? Then whatever Tank come across, we gonna punish him too, you know what I'm saying? It's gonna be the same shit.
This rivalry has everything you'd expect from a classic boxing showdown, and the personal tension between these two only intensifies the drama. Keane's confidence skyrocketed after his dominant second-round knockout of Gustavo Lemos, where he overpowered his opponent despite the size difference. Immediately following that victory, he boldly called out Tank with a daring knock-knock, signaling that he's ready to step up and take on one of boxing's most feared names. Tank, of course, thrives under pressure. With years of experience performing under the brightest lights, he knows how to quiet even the loudest challengers. But Keane isn't an ordinary opponent. He's young, fearless, and determined, the type of fighter who can pose real threats to established champions. Fans and analysts alike are already buzzing about this potential clash. Even Terrence Crawford, one of boxing's pound-for-pound elites, has voiced support for Keane, saying he's prepared to face anyone, including Gervonta. That kind of endorsement from a legend only heightens the anticipation and excitement surrounding this fight.
Hey, buddy Shakur, just one question. How did Keyshawn look, man?
Ready for whoever comes next, man. That boy ready. He been ready, actually. You know what I mean? Just given the opportunity, that's all it is.
You got two little brothers that is closing on Tank. You know, one of them gonna get him.
One of them gonna get him. It's gonna be a great night of boxing when they do.
The pressure is immense for both fighters. For Gervonta, this fight represents a chance to solidify his legacy and prove that no one, even a rising star like Keane, can threaten his dominance. For Keane, it's the ultimate opportunity to make a mark, stun the boxing world, and announce himself as the future of the lightweight division. This isn't just another bout, it's deeply personal. Pride, respect, and a long-standing rivalry are all on the line. Fans are already debating who will come out on top, but one thing is clear. If this fight happens, it has all the ingredients to become a historic moment in boxing.
I don't play. I can't pump fake.
So, who do you think will come out on top? Will Tank's experience and raw power dominate, or can Keane's confidence and precision engineer a shocking upset? Drop your predictions in the comments below, and stay tuned for the latest updates as this heated rivalry continues to unfold.